In the depths of our minds, a battle rages. Silent, yet deafening. Invisible, yet all-consuming. It's the clash between toxic thoughts and the wisdom of the ages. For centuries, these mental adversaries have shaped destinies, toppled empires, and whispered doubts into the ears of even the mightiest. But what if I told you that an ancient philosophy holds the key to silencing these destructive voices? Welcome to the arena of the mind, where Stoic wisdom stands ready to face off against the 10 most toxic thoughts plaguing humanity. These are not mere musings, but the very chains that bind us to mediocrity, fear, and discontent. In the next few minutes, we'll arm you with the weapons of the Stoics, timeless tools to cut through the fog of negative thinking. Are you ready to reclaim your mental territory? To forge a mind of steel and serenity? Then lean in close, for we're about to embark on a journey that could very well change the course of your life. This is 10 toxic thoughts you need to let go of, Stoic philosophy, where ancient wisdom meets modern minds. Toxic thoughts, those insidious whispers that invade our minds, sowing seeds of doubt and discontent. They can lead us down paths of anxiety, frustration, and even despair. But what if you could identify these mental traps and free yourself from their grip? This is where Stoic philosophy enters the scene, offering us a beacon of clarity in a storm of negativity. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that our thoughts shape our reality. The ancient Stoics understood that the mind can be both a sanctuary and a prison. They believed that by cultivating self-awareness and emotional intelligence, we can break free from the shackles of cognitive distortions. This journey to wellness begins with recognizing the toxic thoughts that hold us back. In this video, we will explore 10 specific thoughts that can undermine your mental health and serenity. From the pressure to please everyone to the illusion of perfection, each toxic belief is a barrier to personal growth and emotional wellness. But fear not. For each thought we dissect, we will arm you with practical wisdom drawn from Stoic teachings. These insights will not only help you let go of harmful beliefs, but also foster resilience and motivation in your daily life. As we embark on this exploration together, remember, this is not just about identifying negative thinking. It's about embracing a mindset shift towards self-improvement and intentional living. By the end of our journey, you'll be equipped with the tools to nurture your mind and reclaim your peace. So, let's dive deep into the first toxic thought you need to release for a more fulfilling life. The first toxic thought we encounter on our journey is the belief that I need to please everyone. This mindset, while seemingly innocent, can lead to a life of perpetual dissatisfaction and inner turmoil. The desire for approval from others often drives us to compromise our values, neglect our needs, and ultimately lose sight of who we truly are. Stoic philosophy teaches us that the only opinions we can control are our own. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic thinker, emphasized the importance of focusing on what lies within our sphere of influence. When we invest our energy in seeking validation from others, we relinquish our power and invite unnecessary stress into our lives. Imagine navigating life like a ship tossed by waves, constantly adjusting your sails to meet the whims of others. This not only drains your energy, but also clouds your judgment. Instead, the Stoics encourage us to anchor ourselves in our core values and principles. By doing so, we cultivate a sense of inner peace that remains unshaken by external opinions. Letting go of the need to please everyone opens the door to authenticity. It allows you to engage with others from a place of genuine connection rather than obligation. As you embrace this Stoic wisdom, practice self-reflection. Ask yourself what truly matters to you and align your actions with those values. In doing so, you'll find that your relationships become more meaningful and fulfilling. You'll attract those who appreciate you for who you are, rather than for the mask you wear to gain approval. So, as we move forward, remember, your worth is not determined by the approval of others. It is rooted in your integrity and self-acceptance. Let's release this toxic thought and reclaim our power. Our second toxic thought is the relentless belief that I must be successful at all costs. In a world that often equates success with status, wealth, or accolades. This mindset can lead to an unending cycle of stress and dissatisfaction. We become trapped in a race that never truly ends, constantly chasing an elusive finish line. Stoicism offers us a refreshing perspective on success. The Stoics believe that true success is not measured by external achievements, but by the virtue and effort we put into our pursuits. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, emphasized that our focus should be on our actions and intentions rather than the outcomes themselves. When we tie our self-worth to external markers of success, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Life is inherently unpredictable, and despite our best efforts, outcomes may not always align with our expectations. By shifting our focus from results to the process, we cultivate resilience and a sense of fulfillment that transcends mere accomplishments. Consider this. Instead of fixating on being the best or achieving a specific goal, ask yourself what it means to live virtuously in your endeavors. Are you putting in the effort? Are you learning and growing along the way? By embracing this mindset shift, you'll find that success becomes a natural byproduct of your commitment to personal development. Letting go of the need for success at all costs allows us to pursue our passions with joy rather than pressure. It fosters a sense of balance in our lives, where we can appreciate the journey as much as the destination. So as we continue on this path, remember, true success lies not in accolades but in living a life of integrity and purpose. The third toxic thought we confront is the belief that my worth is determined by others' opinions. In a society that often places immense value on external validation, this mindset can leave us feeling vulnerable and insecure. We may find ourselves constantly seeking approval, measuring our self-esteem against the fluctuating judgments of those around us. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true worth comes from within. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-reliance and inner value. Epictetus famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This perspective encourages us to focus on our own beliefs and values, rather than allowing others to dictate our sense of self. When we anchor our worth in external opinions, we become susceptible to the whims of others. A compliment can lift us up one moment, while a criticism can send us spiraling into self-doubt the next. This volatility creates a fragile foundation for our self-esteem, leaving us at the mercy of external forces. Instead, let's cultivate a mindset rooted in self-acceptance and intrinsic value. Reflect on your unique qualities, strengths, and contributions to the world. Recognize that your worth is not contingent upon others' perceptions, but is inherent in your character and actions. By embracing this Stoic wisdom, we empower ourselves to live authentically. We can engage with others from a place of confidence and clarity, unburdened by the need for validation. As we release this toxic thought, we open ourselves to genuine connections based on mutual respect rather than superficial approval. Remember, you are enough simply as you are. Your worth is defined by your values, your actions, and your ability to live with integrity, not by the fleeting opinions of others. Let's continue this journey toward mental clarity and emotional wellness by letting go of this limiting belief. The fourth toxic thought we encounter is the belief that I can't change my circumstances. This mindset can be paralyzing, trapping us in a cycle of helplessness and despair. When we perceive our situations as fixed or unchangeable, we relinquish our power and potential for growth. Stoic philosophy offers a profound counter to this limiting belief. The Stoics taught that while we may not have control over external events, we do have complete control over our responses to them. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that our thoughts and perceptions shape our reality. By shifting our focus from what we cannot change to how we can respond, we reclaim our agency. Consider the story of Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist who famously stated, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." His journey exemplifies the Stoic principle of transforming adversity into opportunity. Instead of succumbing to despair, he found meaning in his suffering and used it as a catalyst for personal growth. To break free from the belief that you can't change your circumstances, start by identifying what is within your control. Focus on your actions, attitudes, and choices. Even in the most challenging situations, you can choose how to respond, whether with resilience, acceptance, or determination. Embrace proactive change by setting small, achievable goals that align with your values. Each step you take towards improvement reinforces your ability to influence your life positively. Remember, while you may not be able to alter every circumstance, you can always choose how you navigate them. As we release this toxic thought, we empower ourselves to become architects of our own lives. Let's embrace the Stoic wisdom that encourages us to face our challenges head-on and transform them into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. With this mindset shift, the possibilities become endless. The fifth toxic thought we confront is the belief that I should never feel negative emotions. In a world that often promotes positivity as the ultimate goal, many of us feel pressured to suppress our feelings of sadness, anger, or frustration. This mindset can create an internal conflict, leading to emotional turmoil and even burnout. Stoic philosophy teaches us that emotions are a natural part of the human experience. The Stoics did not advocate for the suppression of emotions, but rather for understanding and processing them. Seneca wisely noted, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This highlights the importance of acknowledging our feelings rather than allowing them to fester in silence. Negative emotions can serve as valuable signals, alerting us to areas in our lives that may require attention or change. Instead of viewing them as obstacles, we can embrace them as opportunities for growth and self-reflection. For instance, feeling sadness might prompt us to evaluate our relationships or life choices, while anger can signal a need for boundaries or assertiveness. To cultivate emotional wellness, practice mindfulness techniques that encourage you to observe your feelings without judgment. Allow yourself to experience these emotions fully, recognizing that they are temporary and do not define you. Journaling can also be a powerful tool for processing emotions. Writing down your thoughts can provide clarity and insight into what you're feeling. By letting go of the belief that we should never feel negative emotions, we create space for authenticity and vulnerability. Embracing our full emotional spectrum allows us to connect more deeply with ourselves and others. As we continue this journey, remember, it's not about eliminating negative emotions, but about learning to navigate them with grace and resilience. Let's move forward with this understanding as we explore the next toxic thought. The sixth toxic thought we encounter is the belief that I'm a victim of fate. This mindset can trap us in a cycle of helplessness, leading us to feel as though we have no control over our lives or circumstances. When we adopt this victim mentality, we often resign ourselves to passivity, waiting for external forces to dictate our paths. Stoic philosophy offers a powerful antidote to this limiting belief. The Stoics believe that while we may not control external events, we always have the power to choose our responses. As Epictetus famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This perspective empowers us to reclaim our agency and take charge of our lives. Consider the story of Horace, a Roman poet who faced numerous challenges yet chose to embrace his circumstances with resilience and creativity. Instead of succumbing to despair, he found strength in his struggles and used them as inspiration for his work. This Stoic attitude encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. To break free from the belief that you are a victim of fate, start by identifying areas in your life where you can take action. Ask yourself, what choices do I have? What small steps can I take today to influence my situation positively? By focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and attitudes, you empower yourself to create change. Embrace the Stoic practice of reflecting on your responses to life's challenges. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by circumstances, cultivate a mindset of resilience and adaptability. Remember that every setback can be reframed as a stepping stone toward personal growth. As we release this toxic thought, we open ourselves to a life filled with purpose and agency. Let's embrace the Stoic wisdom that reminds us, We are not victims of fate, but active participants in our own journeys. With this understanding, we can navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and strength. The seventh toxic thought we confront is the belief that I have to be perfect. This mindset can create an unbearable burden, leading us to set impossibly high standards for ourselves. In our pursuit of perfection, we often overlook the beauty of imperfection and the valuable lessons that come from our mistakes. Stoic philosophy teaches us that excellence is a journey, not a destination. The Stoics understood that human beings are inherently flawed and that striving for perfection can lead to frustration and disappointment. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence." This perspective encourages us to focus on growth and improvement rather than an unattainable ideal. When we hold ourselves to unrealistic standards, we risk stifling our creativity and potential. Fear of failure can paralyze us, preventing us from taking risks or trying new things. Instead of viewing mistakes as failures, the Stoics invite us to see them as opportunities for learning and growth. Each misstep is a stepping stone on the path to personal development. To let go of the need for perfection, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes and that these experiences are essential for growth. Embrace the idea that progress is more important than perfection. Set realistic goals that allow room for flexibility and adaptability. Consider adopting a mindset of continuous improvement. Focus on what you can do today to become a better version of yourself without the pressure of being perfect. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and recognize that every step forward contributes to your journey. As we release this toxic thought, we open ourselves to a life filled with authenticity and resilience. Let's embrace the Stoic wisdom that encourages us to pursue excellence while accepting our humanity. Remember, perfection is an illusion. It's in our imperfections that we find our true selves and the richness of life. The eighth toxic thought we encounter is the belief that I can't trust anyone. This mindset can lead to isolation, cynicism, and missed opportunities for meaningful connections. When we approach every interaction with suspicion, we build walls that not only keep others out, but also trap us in a prison of our own making. Stoic philosophy encourages us to approach relationships with wisdom and discernment, rather than blanket distrust. Epictetus taught, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." This perspective invites us to cultivate trust selectively, based on character and shared values, rather than withdrawing from all human connections. Trust is indeed a delicate matter, and past experiences of betrayal or disappointment can make us wary. However, the Stoics would argue that our ability to trust is within our control. We can choose to approach relationships with openness while maintaining healthy boundaries. This balanced approach allows us to benefit from the richness of human connections without compromising our well-being. To overcome this toxic thought, start by examining its origins. Reflect on past experiences that may have contributed to this belief. Then, challenge yourself to look for evidence that contradicts this mindset. Have there been instances where trust has led to positive outcomes? Can you identify individuals in your life who have proven trustworthy? Practice building trust gradually. Start with small acts of vulnerability and observe the results. Remember that trust is often reciprocal. By extending trust to others, we often inspire them to be trustworthy in return. As Marcus Aurelius advised, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together. As we release this toxic thought, we open ourselves to the possibility of deeper, more fulfilling relationships. Let's embrace the Stoic wisdom that encourages us to approach others with discernment and openness. By letting go of blanket distrust, we create space for genuine connections and mutual understanding, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. The ninth toxic thought we confront is the belief that I need to know everything. In our information-rich age, this mindset can lead to overwhelming anxiety and a constant fear of being left behind. We may find ourselves endlessly scrolling through news feeds or obsessing over the latest trends, all in a futile attempt to stay in the know. Stoic philosophy offers a refreshing perspective on knowledge and wisdom. The Stoics emphasize the importance of recognizing the limits of our knowledge and embracing humility. Socrates, whose teachings greatly influenced Stoicism, famously said, "I know that I know nothing." This paradoxical statement highlights the wisdom in acknowledging our limitations. The pursuit of knowledge is noble, but the belief that we must know everything can be paralyzing. It can prevent us from taking action, as we constantly feel unprepared or inadequate. Moreover, it can rob us of the joy of discovery and the excitement of learning something new. To overcome this toxic thought, start by embracing the concept of beginner's mind. Approach situations with curiosity rather than the pressure to already have all the answers. Remember that every expert was once a beginner, and that the journey of learning is often more valuable than the destination of knowing. Practice focusing on what's truly essential to know for your life and goals. As Epictetus advised, if you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters. This doesn't mean embracing ignorance, but rather prioritizing knowledge that aligns with your values and purpose. Cultivate a love for learning rather than a need to know everything. Enjoy the process of discovery without the pressure of mastery. Remember that wisdom often comes from experience and reflection, not just accumulation of facts. As we release this toxic thought, we open ourselves to a world of wonder and continuous growth. Let's embrace the Stoic wisdom that encourages us to seek knowledge with humility and purpose. By letting go of the need to know everything, we create space for genuine curiosity and lifelong learning, enriching our lives with the joy of discovery. The 10th and final toxic thought we address is the belief that I should avoid discomfort. This mindset can lead us to shy away from challenges, growth opportunities, and meaningful experiences, all in the pursuit of a comfortable but ultimately unfulfilling life. Stoic philosophy teaches us that discomfort is not only inevitable, but often necessary for personal growth and resilience. Seneca, one of the most renowned Stoic thinkers, wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This perspective encourages us to view discomfort not as something to be avoided, but as a catalyst for self-improvement. When we constantly seek to avoid discomfort, we limit our potential and rob ourselves of valuable life experiences. Growth often occurs at the edges of our comfort zones, in those moments when we push ourselves beyond what we thought possible. By embracing discomfort, we build mental toughness and adaptability, qualities that serve us well in all aspects of life. To overcome this toxic thought, start by reframing your perception of discomfort. Instead of seeing it as a threat, view it as an opportunity for growth. Practice intentionally stepping out of your comfort zone in small ways. This could be as simple as trying a new food, striking up a conversation with a stranger, or taking on a challenging task at work. Embrace the Stoic practice of voluntary discomfort. This involves deliberately exposing yourself to mild discomforts to build resilience. For example, you might take a cold shower, fast for a day, or sleep on the floor occasionally. These exercises remind us that we can endure more than we think and help us appreciate our everyday comforts. Remember, the goal is not to seek out suffering for its own sake, but to develop the strength to face life's inevitable challenges with grace and equanimity. As Marcus Aurelius advised, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. As we release this final toxic thought, we open ourselves to a life of growth, resilience, and fulfillment. Let's embrace the Stoic wisdom that encourages us to face discomfort with courage and see it as a pathway to personal development. By letting go of the need to always be comfortable, we unlock our true potential and live life to its fullest. As we conclude our journey through these 10 toxic thoughts, we find ourselves standing at the threshold of a more liberated, purposeful existence. The Stoic wisdom we've explored offers us a powerful toolkit for mental clarity and emotional resilience. Let's recap the toxic thoughts we've challenged. I need to please everyone. I must be successful at all cost. My worth is determined by others' opinion. I can't change my circumstances. I should never feel negative emotions. I'm a victim of fate. I have to be perfect. I can't trust anyone. I need to know everything. I should avoid discomfort. By letting go of these limiting beliefs, we open ourselves to a life of authenticity, growth, and inner peace. Remember, this is not about achieving perfection in our thinking, but about cultivating awareness and making conscious choices about how we engage with our thoughts. The Stoic strategies we've discussed, from focusing on what's within our control to embracing discomfort as a catalyst for growth, provide us with practical tools for navigating life's challenges. As we move forward, let's carry these insights with us, using them as a compass to guide us towards a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. With this realization, we step into a world of endless possibilities, ready to face whatever life brings with resilience, wisdom, and serenity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 10 toxic thoughts that hold us back. We'd love to hear from you. Share your experiences with these thoughts in the comments below. How have you worked to let them go? Your insights could inspire others on their path to resilience and personal growth. Remember, every step you take toward a healthier mindset is a victory worth celebrating.